45 minutes, an hour before I'm going to like start my warm-ups, get into the zone. But anything before that, I'm literally going to be a freak and sit in a corner and watch like some reality TV or like something like mind-numbing, because I cannot sit there for like, however long. I might look a bit antisocial, but I think it's going to have to happen.
The Graham Norton Radio Show
on Virgin Radio.
I can't believe it's come around so quickly, but I'm very excited, and I feel like now we've like done the rehearsals, I'm feeling even more prepared. But it's madness, isn't it?
I was thinking about this because you can have big things in your life, like you supported Little Mix and all those big opportunities, but it's so weird that you just rehearsed this one song over and over again.
I love the song. I love the song. I think it's great. But I'm like, I probably listened to it, no joke, 450 times over the past 2 months. And it's like, I do love it, but I'm looking forward to listening to something else. No, I'm joking. But do you know what? It just always, for me, like the key to like enjoying this whole process is being prepared, like preparation. So if I have to listen to it another 400 times before next week, then, I'm happy to do that.
Well, it is that thing, because you don't want to let anyone down, because it's not just about you, it's about the whole country.
I've definitely had that like in my brain where I'm like, oh my gosh, it's such an alien thing, especially I guess for an artist to be like, you're representing your country, because it's nothing you expect to do. But I feel like I've been trying to do it in my own way, and I've had so much fun doing it. And I think I do allow the pressures to get to me sometimes, but then I'm like, do you know what? Just have fun with it, and then everything will be fine. That's my ethos.
And you've been doing all the kind of pre-Eurovision parties across Europe, and I've seen the stuff you posted online. Those crowds love this song.
Oh my gosh, those pre-parties really, really helped me a lot. It was definitely like a journey, but just hearing how the song was, resonating with the people and with the audiences, like hearing them sing it back, I was just like, okay, like we're in a good space, like people are enjoying it, people are having like a good time, and I guess that's the main thing. And it's hard to gauge like how well people, if people are enjoying it, if people do like it, but then when you're in front of that crowd, you're like, okay, cool, we're in a good spot.
And tell me this, Mae, did you write this song for Eurovision, or did you have it in your back pocket?
No, it was the weirdest thing. So I wrote it literally a few days before Eurovision was kind of, was even on the table. So it was sort of like fate, because when they, like literally 3 days later, they were like, we had the Eurovision conversation, and I was like, guys, this is the weirdest thing, because I feel like I've literally just written a Eurovision song. Like, this is so weird. So it kind of all happened really, really naturally and organically, which I think really kind of helped make the decision a lot easier.
And in terms of saying yes, you're saying yes to the dress. Did what happened with Sam last year help you make that decision? You know what I mean? If they'd come, because prior to Sam, we had some dark days. So was seeing the opportunity it gave Sam, did that help you?
Yeah, I think it definitely made it an easier decision, because I think it's always, seeing so much positivity around it, of course, made me go, I was like, it was easier to say yes. And I think Sam doing such an amazing job last year really just changed the way people looked at Eurovision, especially in the UK. So I think I genuinely do think I would have said yes anyway, because it's such a 1 in a million experience for any artist. But yeah, Sam doing well definitely made it easier. And meeting you, of course. I was like, well, I get to meet Graham Norton. And they said probably, and I went, I'm in, hon. I'm in.
Hey, Mae. I hear great things about the staging. I know you've done some rehearsals already. So what I hear visually, it apparently it's a real feast. So have they thrown lots of choreography at you? What's it like?
Yeah, look, it's the staging is incredible. Like, the team has just done an insane job. And I think, doing the first rehearsal, like, we've changed a few things, but just to make the performance, I think, even even better. But it's going to be great. And I think for me, obviously, because dancing and singing live is like it is quite new to me. But I think the main thing for me is like bringing my personality to it, making sure I'm not going out there and just like singing the song and hitting the steps. Like I want people in those 3 minutes to kind of get who I am as a person. So that is kind of my goal. And obviously the sound is, that's also important.
Yeah. And the way that it's done, there's a kind of a draw and they decide where you're going to be. So we know that you are going to be performing 26th out of 26 songs. So what's your game plan for sitting through 25 songs before you perform?
Okay, do you know what my game plan is? I'm literally so I think in like 45 minutes, an hour before, I'm gonna like start my warm-ups, get into the zone. But anything before that, I'm literally going to be a freak and sit in a corner and watch like some reality TV or like something like mind-numbing, because I cannot sit there for like, however long I'll be sitting there and, oh no, Graham, it can't happen. So I'm going to have to just put some headphones on and watch some rubbish telly. I might look a bit antisocial, but I think it's going to have to happen.
But also, do you know what's going to be amazing is that you're going to be the first UK Eurovision performer to perform in front of a UK crowd for, what is it, 25 years?
Yeah, I know. It's insane. And so I think every time I get nervous, like, oh, it's in my hometown and I'm closing the show, and then I say it back and I'm like, all those things are actually really amazing things. So I'm just going to take it all in my stride and just remember this is actually really, this is going to be a lot of fun. It's an honor, honestly. Yeah, it really is.
And also, whatever happens, this is an amazing kind of shop window. And I know you've got gigs coming up later in the year. You're doing 6 headline shows around the country later in the year. You're doing lots of performances, various festivals and events during the summer. You can find all that information at Mae Muller, M-A-E Muller.com. All one word, MaeMuller.com. You can find all that information there. Mae, I can't wait to meet you in the flesh when I get up to Liverpool on Tuesday. And are you staying in that?
Darling.
Are you staying in that hotel? Are you staying in the hotel that's attached to the arena?
No, but I did see that and I was like, that would have been so great.
I know. It's already my favourite Eurovision because there's literally a little sky bridge from the hotel to the arena. I'm like, yep.
Yeah, that is honestly perfect. No, we're staying close by. And we're in close proximity.
Don't tell people where you're staying, though. Otherwise, the fans will mass outside. You'll be on a balcony like a Vita. Mae Muller, I can't wish you enough good things. A good luck. I can't wait for you to experience next Saturday night. They will go mad for you. So just enjoy it. And is there anything you want to tell us about the song?
It's just an empowering bop to make you,
I love it.
Feel great.
An empowering bop. Well, we wish it all the 12 points that there are. Mae Muller, take care, enjoy your rehearsals, and I'll see you up there.